The queen is the strongest chess piece, worth a whopping 9 pawns. It moves like a rook plus bishop combined, making it the strongest piece on the chessboard. As you can see here, the queen moves like this. In today's video, we will be analyzing in detail Her Majesty's advantages and disadvantages, followed by the conditions where the queen functions the best, and from those facts we shall conclude 4 important principles to help you use the queen much better. Let's begin. Firstly, we shall look at the basic advantages and disadvantages of the queen. In the advantages, we have that the queen is a long range piece, so she can attack from far. Yes, that's very true, because moving like a rook and a bishop combined makes it an extremely powerful long range attacker and is quite useful for tactics which involve long range. One more advantage is that it can control both colors. Because it moves like a rook as well, it can again and again keep switching from one color to the next. So the queen can be used to defend both black and white color complexes. The third advantage is that it can influence both sides of the board at once. Due to its long range abilities, the queen can be defending something here and attacking something here at the same time, because it moves in a very long range manner. The fourth advantage is that it can control a lot of squares, making it extremely mobile. So that is why they say it's very hard to trap a queen, because due to its movement it controls a lot of squares. So as you can see here, the queen on an empty board in the center controls so many squares. This is also one of the reasons that it's mobile. So it can quickly shift from the king side to the queen side, from your rank to the opponent's rank, etc. Coming to the disadvantages, we have that the queen is of relatively high value. I mean, 9 pawns is a lot. So she can fall prey to some tactical ideas, especially involving sacrifice. So it is possible that the opponent sacrifices a rook and a bishop to get the queen, because that would be a good trade-off for the opponent, as the rook and bishop are only worth 7.5 combined, while the queen is worth 9. So that is why, due to its very high value, the queen can fall prey to a lot of different sacrificial tactics. The second disadvantage is that it is quite useless in closed positions where there are a lot of pawns. So in locked positions like these, the queen can't really do much, as her long range abilities are restricted. These kind of positions are good for the knight, as we had seen in the previous videos. And the third disadvantage is that it is only one unit, so it cannot defend as effectively. So take a look at this position. Here the queen defends the a4 pawn once, and black has a rook and a bishop, which are relatively lower value than the queen. But since they both are attacking the a4 pawn, the queen cannot successfully defend the pawn anymore. Because it is only one unit, it can only add one defense to any piece or square, thus making it a very ineffective defender. This fact, combined with the fact that it's of very high value, means that it is actually a very bad defender. Now let's look at the conditions which favor the queen. It is better used for attack, and it's much better when it's close to the action. So as you can see here, the queen is actually quite good at attacking, because it can move to so many different squares, and if it's attacking from up close, then it can actually pose a lot of different threats. So the queen could be attacking h7, it could be attacking f7, it could also be attacking another piece on c5, all from one square on h5. So the closer the queen is to the action in the attack, the better. The second condition is that it should be kept safe away from attack. If there is no clear attack going on for you, then the queen should be kept in a place where it cannot be repeatedly harassed, and it should not be a source of tempos for the opponent. The queen is also best kept in the center of the board, especially in endgames, as this increases the reach of the queen by a lot. As we had already seen, the queen controls many more squares in the center than from the corner of the board. This is why the queen should be kept as close to the center as possible. And the last condition which favors the queen is that it is better in unison with the knight, especially during attack. As we had seen in the video on Master the Knight, the queen and knight duo is actually very hard to defend against. And since this is the video on queen, it makes sense to include this as well. Well, that's it for today, friends. Please make sure to like and subscribe. In case you're wondering where you can see the principles to use the queen much better, do check out part 2 of this video, which you can find over here. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.